I love you. It's good to see you. I'm trying to go live and I'm getting an error message here, but I'm going to go anyway.
Yeah, I was trying to watch it while I was walking over here.
Well, I haven't started it yet.
Yeah, noticed that.
Okay, we should be live. Well, it took me about 5 seconds after you walked out of here the other night to solve the music problem.
Really?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. There we go. We're live. I'm going to leave it like that to keep it cool. Somehow you would at some point when you were doing your thing, you inadvertently switched speakers from the internal in the headphone system to an outside thing that we didn't have. So, anyway, I don't know. It's no big deal. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Northwest High School for the first game in the annual Junior Varsity Tournament. Today we feature the Vikings of Winfield High School out of Winfield, Kansas, and your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. Stay with us. We'll be back. Lots of Junior Varsity Tournament soccer action on its way right here on YouTube, NWHS Grizz.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This property and it's sold right. Shall we book it? Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita, and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGrizz. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hambleton Ford on the big corner of 119th West in Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hambleton. And by Aerotech Engineering, 5555 North 119th Street West in Mays, serving customers that rank among the world's largest manufacturers of civilian and military aircraft. Thank you, Tom Simon and everyone at Aerotech Engineering. By Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Gooing, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Intrust Bank of Wichita, 105 North Main with branches throughout Sedgwick County. Intrust is built on value. We change to meet the times, but we will never change our principles. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan & Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Now with our new location at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction on East 13th Street, just east of K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Shoemaker families, strong supporters of Grizzly soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By Emerson Biggins, 808 East Douglas, at the east edge of Old Town. Come visit Emerson Biggins and enjoy the great food, cold brews, and hospitality of Luis Lopez and his staff today. By Hurricane Sports Bar, at the corner of 13th and Tyler. Luis Lopez has brought his hospitality west to make it convenient to Grizzly Nation. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Todd Eflin narrates. Hey, that's me. Voiceovers for audiobooks, product and promotional videos, telephone systems, and business commercials. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament. And by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field and to the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
And we thank you, Todd Elfin. Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Northwest High School. For today's first round game between Winfield and your Northwest Junior Varsity Grizzlies in the Junior Varsity Tournament. The winner will take on the winner of the game between Mulvane and the Wichita Homeschool. And that game will be played later today. That game will not be webcast, unfortunately, as we have a prior webcast commitment on the network. So the only way you're going to see that one, folks, is if you come on out to Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium and watch it in person. Tomorrow morning, if they win today, the Grizzlies will play at 9:30 tomorrow morning. And if they win today, we will webcast tomorrow morning live no matter what they do this afternoon. Just a matter of where we'll either be here at Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium or we'll be over on the football field on turf at Grizzly Stadium. Let's give you the starting lineups for both teams. We'll start with the Vikings of Winfield High School. In goal, that is a good question. He didn't mark his goalkeeper. Well, we do not know who's in goal. How about that? Oh, here we go. You got him in the middle of the back. Luke Seidel, number 13, is in goal for Winfield today. The other starters. Oh, Seidel, by the way, is a sophomore. the other starters, a sophomore defender, number 5, Nicholas Adams, sophomore midfielder, number 6, Gaspar Jose Tomas, sophomore midfielder, Ulysses Calderon, number 8. Number 12 is a senior defender, Logan Harmon. Number 18, Matthew Norton, is a sophomore forward. Dylan Black, a freshman forward, wears number 22. Freshman defender number 23 is Austin Thiel. Zach Greenlee, a freshman defender, wears number 25. Zakaden Seahorn, a freshman forward, wears number 30. And on defense, wearing number 32 is freshman Francisco. Head coach is Charles Osen. Associate head coach is Kyle Larson. And the assistant coach is Maria Rios-Jean. And that's the starters for your Winfield Vikings. Now for the starters for the Northwest Grizzlies. In goal, number 1, Johnny Hoon. Also starting number 2, Brett Anderson. Number 5, Javier Rico Lopez. David George, number 7. Number 8, Kevin Gonzalez. Number 10, Brighton Davis. Number 18, Christopher Correa Sandoval. Number 20, Miles Bemis. Number 25, John Lee. Number 22, Max Nuno. And number 14, Jared Arevalo. And that's the starters for the Grizzlies here in the first game of this tournament. A couple of minor rule modifications for this tournament. First of all, it'll be a 30-minute half. It will be a running clock. The clock will not stop unless an ambulance pulls onto the field. Also, there cannot be a tie in this game because there has to be a winner. If the game is tied at the end of 60 minutes, they will go straight to penalty kicks to determine a winner. And finally, the substitution rules. Did I mention the substitution rule? What did I just talk about? I talked about penalty kicks, and the running clock. Substitution rules are also different. Either team can sub anytime the ball goes out of play for any reason. So those are the rule changes for this tournament, and that is designed to maximize play and also to keep the tournament moving. As there's only a 30-minute break between games. So they have to have a game going every hour and a half throughout the day today. Grizzlies will be in their home blue uniforms. They are the designated home team in this first game. If you have one moment, if you want a towel to put over that, if that would help, there is a towel laying there. We are in bright sunshine for the first time in 2 days. And folks, the weather's a lot different than it was the last time we were up here in the Crow's Nest on Tuesday. Tuesday, it was 101 when we kicked off the varsity game. Today, the temperature is 70. And it's only 70. It's only 70 because the sun is out. It's actually, the air temperature is in the upper 60s, and high today was only predicted to be 64. I think it's going to be a little warmer than that. We'll have to see what we have there. And I understand that our audio is still a little garbled. We worked on this all day yesterday and even ran a test program, and it ran fine. Now I'm told that we're having audio issues again, so don't know the answer to that. There's nothing I can do about it today, so we'll just have to deal with it. Winfield will kick off. Grizzlies are playing from left to right. They'll have what little wind there is, and there isn't very much. They'll have it at their back here in the first half. And we're underway. Grizzlies quickly intercepted. Sandoval has it for Northwest on the far side of the field. Looking to center one. Here's a chip ball. It's moving around. It'll go over the goal line, and it will be a goal kick for Winfield, and that's how we start off the contest here this afternoon. Want to send out a shout out to our crew member, Sussana Ontiveros, who was actually supposed to call this game today. And she is at home ill today. Didn't come to school today, and hopefully she will recover quickly, and maybe she'll be with us tomorrow. Here's a shot and a save. This one's going to go over everything. It'll be another goal kick for Winfield. Each team guaranteed 3 games in this tournament in bracket play, similar to the Titan Classic. There are 3 brackets in this tournament: red, white, and blue. The bottom half of the bracket that the Grizzlies are in, which I believe is the white bracket, consists of these 2 teams, Smallvane and the Wichita Homeschool Warriors. And should the Grizzlies win this one, they will play at 6:40 tonight in a game, again, it will not be broadcast. And if they win this one, they will play at 9:30 tomorrow morning, no matter what they do tonight. And we will have that one for you tomorrow morning. Grizzlies pushing up with the ball now. And there's a pass that's going to be grabbed by Sandoval. He takes a long shot and an easy save there by goalkeeper Luke Seidel of Winfield. And he will have a goalkeeper distribution. David George with it now for Northwest. On the near side, going deep, looking to center one. He sends it back instead. And a nice chip shot that time by Gonzalez. Loose in front. Who's going to get it? Goes over the goal line. That will be a corner kick for Northwest. And it looks like David George is going to take it. Let me check with our executive producer, Aiden Folds, here real quick. Aiden, I can't hear this. What does it sound like? It still sounds scratchy? Okay. Well, we still have the problem with our audio, which I can't believe, because we had it fixed this time yesterday, and we'll have to work on it again, and that won't happen now until the weekend, as there won't be time to work on it this afternoon. So today's game and tomorrow's game are going to have some little garbly sound, and we apologize for that. Nothing we can do about it at this point. There's one cleared out of play. Nice job to clear it out that time by the Grizzlies. I don't know who did that because I don't have a 21 on my roster. So somebody has switched jerseys or something. And it comes Bemis for Northwest. Well, he'll throw it in now. They didn't like the throw in, so Bemis takes it and throws it in front of the spectator bench. And a nice play there to take the ball away by Gonzalez. And Grizzly pushed away on that one. And Arevalo watches one go through his wickets, but he's going to reach back and get it now. Jared, with a man draped all over him, sends one out to center, and a nice job by Arevalo. Here comes Anderson with it. He gets by one defender, couldn't get by the second. And now it's kicked out of play by Austin Thiel to be a throw-in for Northwest. And Jared Arevalo throws it into David George. George down the near side, looking to center one. And he takes it in himself, and he overlet himself. It's going to roll out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Winfield. Glad to have you with us wherever you are on planet Earth today. We have no scoreboard clock today, so I'm reliant on what's on our screen. 5 minutes gone in the first half. No score. Winfield and Northwest. Here's George. George sends one across. That's going to go all the way through to Isaac Alvarez Davalos. And they pump one in, and that's going to go over the goal line. That should be a corner kick for Northwest, and it is, and Brett Anderson hustles over to take the kick for the Grizzlies. It turned out to be a beautiful day. It actually rained this morning. It rained all day yesterday, and we're not complaining. We really needed the rain badly. The field is in great shape. There's a header that's coming out here and going over the goal line. That'll be a goal kick for Winfield. The weatherman did us a lot of favors yesterday, cooling things off. We had a 42-degree temperature drop in the space of about 12 hours on Wednesday night. After a high Wednesday of 101, which was a record high for Wichita, by Thursday morning it was down to 59 here in Wichita with a nice north breeze, and it stayed cool all day yesterday with cloudy skies and the wind. And like I said, things are just now clearing up, and we're supposed to have clear skies and no chance of rain out for the next 10 days. And a little bit cooler, more moderate for this time of year, as we wish a happy autumn to all of you. Chance for David George. He takes it in deep, and he punches one that's going to go over the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for Winfield, and Northwest will sub in Brighton Davis. And Brighton Davis will replace Kevin Gonzalez. And now we're ready for the goal kick from the Winfield Vikings. Out here to center. Anderson has it, gives it to Davis. Sandoval sends one wide. That one goes over the sideline. It will be, pardon me, it'll be a throw-in for Winfield. So we have games back-to-back mornings, today and tomorrow. Actually, this is an afternoon game, but tomorrow morning we're back on the air at 9:15, time approximate. And then in between that, tonight we've got a little football for you, American football, as the Grizzlies will play East High. That game is at Carpenter Stadium, and Steve Strain and I will be on the air live at 6:30 with the pregame show, again from Carpenter Stadium. Great place to call a game from, but oh my gosh, those steps are just killers. There's so many of them. This one's going to go all the way over the goal line. It'll be another goal kick for Winfield. No score in this one. I don't have any other scores for you. We've got 9 minutes gone, 21 to go here, first half. This game being played at Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium. They're using, for this tournament, they are actually using 4 fields. They're using this one. The main practice field is directly behind us, and it has a game going now. I can't tell you who's on it. Rose Hill's on it, I know that. I can't tell you who they're playing one of the Carroll teams. Carroll has 2 teams in this tournament. And then there's a field behind it, adjacent to the tennis courts. That one goes over for a goal kick. We have game over there at the moment, and then finally at the football stadium at Grizzly Stadium. There are games being played there as well. So 4 games going at one time, and they need all 4 of these fields to get the entire tournament done in 2 days, or a day and a half. As the first games were played on this is the second game of the day on this field. First game was played at noon. Here's an opportunity for the Grizzlies. Trying to get it to David George. He's there. Gets a shot up. Score! David George gets the goal for Northwest, and Northwest strikes first here. And it's 1-0. Once again, running clock. Official time is actually being kept on the field. Coming in for Winfield is number 15, Nathan Curran. He's a junior defender. Referees are keeping time on the field. The scoreboard is not being used because only 2 of the 4 fields even have scoreboards. So the referees are in charge of all of the time being taken in all of the games. Grizzlies lead 1-0. Great goal by David George. And it was a great feed, and I wish I could tell you who fed him the ball, but honestly, I lost track of it, and there's one going over for a goal kick. Subbing in for Northwest will be number 9, Julian Garcia Fessler, and number 24, that's Memphis Estrada, who wears 24 at home games and 12 on the road. And he'll replace Sandoval, and also coming off is Javier Rico Lopez, and that's who gets the assist on the goal, by the way, is Lopez. He's the one that made the crossing pass. So we have 7 from 5 at about 20 minutes left. Have an offside call here. It'll be a free kick for Winfield. Official signals indirect, and there we go. Grizzlies pressing again. Now the Vikings get it back. This one comes over here on the near side. And Arevalo tried to keep it in and popped off his foot, went out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Vikings. And just to let you know how weather has changed since we got here. When I got here, it was still a light drizzle, and it was cool. I had on a long sleeve jersey and a windbreaker, and by the time the game started, I had stripped both of them off and my long sweatpants. I'm in shorts and a short sleeve polo now. And as Winfield's goalkeeper, Luke Seidel, sends it out to center. Memphis sends it forward. Good play to keep it in that time by Bemis. Miles Bemis going deep, and he keeps it in play. And he pops one out here to the middle. Corralling it is Brighton Davis. He's got a player draped all over him, and now 2, and he'll send it back. Anderson sends it forward to Fessler. Fessler to Memphis. On the far side now to Isaac Alvarez Davalos, and the shot is picked off by Seidel, and Winfield will have a goalkeeper distribution. He punts it, and it's very short. Anderson gets a head on it, so does Davis. And now Memphis tried to center one, and it's cleared out defensively. Here comes Northwest right back with it. Featherston with it on the far side. Nice pass in there to Fessler, and Fessler went over his foot. There's a shot by Brighton Davis, rejected by the defense. Anderson delaying things anyway, giving the rest of the team a chance to retreat. Now a long one forward that goes out of play off the foot of John Lee. It'll be a throw in for Winfield, and coming in for the Grizzlies, Craig Cameron, number 6, and Kenneth Pint, number 16. Cameron and Pint come in. Bemis will come off, as will Featherston. For a well-deserved breather, and now we have a throw-in coming for Winfield. Again, you can sub anytime the ball goes out of play for any reason. Now Winfield wants a sub now, and the referee has not seen that. Grizzlies will also sub in a player. Next time the ball goes out, and that is now. And now the subs will come in. Coming in for Winfield is number 4, Jesus Romero Oliva. He's a freshman forward. And coming in for Northwest, 2 players now come in. Isaac Alvarez Davalos, number 3, and Colby Chege, number 4, come in for Northwest. Let's do a quick scoreboard check for you. It's 1-0 Grizzlies with just inside 14 minutes remaining here in the first half. And again, the official time is being kept on the field. So our clock is merely advisory, but it's going to be close since we're doing a running clock. And Anderson gets called for a handball, and a good call it is, as he played the ball. Free kick coming here for Winfield. It's taken by Trey Thiel. Intercepted by the Grizzlies. Chege has it now at midfield. He centers one. Intended for Isaac. And trying to get it through a sea of white shirts was Kenneth Pint. He really did a pretty good job because not only did the ball get through, but it was last touched by the defense. And it will be a corner kick for Northwest, and it'll be taken over there by Memphis. Now Memphis gives way, and Brett Anderson will take the corner for Northwest. In the air it goes, and headed away, headed in, and did it go in? No, it went over. Well, they did everything but put it in the hole. And it will be a goal kick coming in for Winfield, number 18, Matthew Norton, a sophomore forward. Also coming in, number 28, Jack Hedges, a freshman defender for the JV Winfield Vikings. Vikings are 1-4 on the season so far. Playing out of the Ark Valley Chisholm Trail League. Grizzlies trying to get it back, and John Lee sends one forward, but nobody there for Northwest. Now Memphis has it, and is Memphis going to get called for the foul? And yes, he is. Pretty good call. They caught him pushing a little bit. It will be a free kick for Winfield. Out to center it comes. Calderon has it for Winfield and gets by 2 defenders. Pretty nice move by the youngster. Now Grizzlies get it back, and Memphis sends a long one. That's going to get carried by the wind all the way back to the keeper, and he comes out and boots it out to center, where Arevalo intercepts it. Jared sends it over to Chege on the near side. Chege with it. Beautiful center. Now Chege gets it back, and he centers another one, and nobody's there, and the goalkeeper will get it for Winfield, and Luke Seidel will have a goalkeeper distribution. Out it comes to center. Memphis trying to win it back for the Blue Shirts. And he does, and gives it to Isaac. Isaac, spin move. Now he sends one forward. Good ball to Colby Chege. Down to Arevalo on the near side. Give and go back to Chege. And Arevalo centering one, and it's headed away. Who's going to get it? Arevalo gets it himself, and he sends a long one in, and Seidel will have no trouble handling that. He'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Out to center it comes. Isaac couldn't get it. Memphis couldn't get it. Memphis coming back, trying to win it again. So is Isaac. White shirts still have it. Now on the far side, Kenneth Pike wins it and sends it up to Memphis. Memphis, he tried to get a lead pass out there to Fessler. Now we have a bunch of subs. Let's give them to you very quickly here. Matt Palmetier, number 3 for Winfield, also joined there by Gaspar Jose Tomas. Coming in for Northwest was Matthias Saez. And I think that's it. I think we only subbed one. If we subbed 2, I missed one. We must have only subbed one because I wouldn't miss one. Throw in coming now for Winfield. Grizzlies can't get it. Now they do get it back. Memphis goes 1-on-3 with it. Centering pass when it's intercepted. Coming back to get it is Isaac. He sends it to Arevalo. Back to Isaac. And back out to Arevalo, who chests one forward. Isaac with it on his foot. Tried to get it out of the sea of white shirts. Unable to do so. Arevalo, spin move. And keeps it. Gives it to Brett Anderson. Brett sees a man open on the left. Brings it up the middle. Isaac with it now. He's going to try and get it to Jaggy. And that one is blocked. And Anderson takes a big blast, and it goes wide right. It'll be a goal kick for Winfield. Grizzlies will sub in Jeremiah Leal, number 15, and Will Villalobos, number 23. And try as I might, Sussana does a better job pronouncing some of these names than I do. It's not from lack of effort, trust me. Here's an opportunity for the Grizzlies as Leal has it. Centers 1-0 and it's intercepted. Too bad because we had a player wide open there. Out it comes, far side. Grizzlies will get it. Lopez is over there. I'm sorry, that's not Lopez, that's Cameron. Goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Winfield. 1-0, Grizzlies lead. Latter stages of the first half in the first game of the Northwest Junior Varsity Tournament. And we have to commend our head coach and assistant head coach, Austin Clifton and Art Shook, respectively, for their efforts in organizing this tournament and getting everything together. And also want to thank the many volunteers who are here today helping out, manning the ticket booth or doing whatever else is needed for this tournament. There's a long one. That'll be an easy pick. Loose ball in front, and it's finally kicked out of play. Defensively, a good move, and it will be a corner kick for Northwest on the near side of the field, and they will have what little wind there is at their back. Inside 6 minutes to go, first half. Grizzlies lead it 1-0. And Brett Anderson will take this one. Puts the ball in the air in front. Leal unable to connect on the volley. Now we have a couple of subs coming in for Winfield as Ulysses Calderon, number 8, returns, along with Dylan Black, number 22. Now the wind's starting to pick up just a little bit out of the south. It is supposed to be kind of windy later. And the north wind was nice for the day and a half we had it, and I wouldn't mind it for a little bit longer. There's one that's going to go over the goal line off the foot that time of Saez, and it will be, they're saying that's a corner kick. That having been said, and we'll welcome up here the boss. They're in the back. You'll grab them real quick. I'll hook us up. Austin Clifton has just come up to the press box and is going to join us. Folks, give me 10 seconds to get us all hooked up here. Alrighty, that having been done, Austin Clifton, welcome aboard.
How's it going, man?
Going great. I was just actually talking about you not more than a minute ago, as Aiden will confirm, congratulating you and Coach Shook on the great job you guys have done, put this tournament together. Everything's going great.
Yeah, it's going smooth. All the teams showed up. All the referees showed up. Fields are looking good. Beautiful weather. Like I always say, we're just happy that these JV kids get a chance to play in the tournament. It's a nice one, 24 teams, 3 brackets. So hopefully it keeps going smooth and, stay injury-free and everything goes how it should. And it's going to be a good weekend.
Well, we've got a good weather day so far today. I don't know why I'm not hearing myself near as much as I'm hearing you. I'm going to turn my gain up there. Weather-wise, couldn't ask for better. After Tuesday, when it was 101 when we kicked off the varsity game, to have it in the low 70s at kickoff of this one, and it was in the 60s up until about 20 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah, it's nice today. It was really nice this morning. I think it's supposed to be pretty nice tomorrow as well. Got some rain the other day, which is nice. The fields are looking green, and it's nice having a complex like this. We can do things like this, and we're just excited that we can do it. And it's a stressful and long event, but it's worth doing.
And the fields, with the rain we got yesterday, they're not muddy at all, but they're nice and soft. Just soft enough so that it's comfortable to play the game on for the players.
Yeah, it is. And are we up 1-0 right now still?
We are still 1-0. Yep.
It's a good start.
And we've got about, I can't see my clock on the screen there, but we've got about 4 minutes to go, I think, in the first half. Here's an opportunity, and Luke Seidel makes the save for Winfield, and we'll have a goalkeeper distribution. And now they've called a foul on Northwest.
Yeah.
Oh, they called offside. I didn't see that.
Yep. Hopefully we can keep this lead. I think ever since I've been here, we've lost in the first round of this tournament, so it'd be nice for them to make it to the semis, get on the winner's side of the bracket.
It would be. Then we can do the game tomorrow.
Yeah, see what they can do.
Sam Palmatier comes in for Winfield, number 19. And, nope, he doesn't. He comes right back off. They did not let him sub.
Yeah, no subs on and offsides.
No. I think they may have mistaken that as a
goal kick.
Goal kick, yeah, because it was very deep. So, and I did review the rule changes when we went live. Austin, correct me if I'm wrong. Running clock.
Yep.
You can sub anytime the ball goes out for any reason.
Correct.
And if there's a tie, it goes straight to PKs.
Yes.
Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
5-minute half times. Normal JV rules besides the PKs and being able to sub whenever you want to.
Okay. And now Palmatier and David George both come in for their respective teams.
David George scored the goal, correct?
Yes.
Nice.
And he got a nice feed from Javier Rico Lopez. To bang that one home in the upper corner or the right corner of the net. There's another one, and that went by. Oh, it's going to go wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Winfield, and that ball had goal written on it.
It's a good shot. Seems like we've been down in this half majority of the time, which is good. Just need to take advantage of some opportunities. 1-0 is a scary score.
It is a scary score, and as in the junior varsity game, scores can change very quickly.
Yeah, we've had a lot of goals this morning. First round of games, had a couple 4-0s, a 4-3 went to PKs, and I think a 1-0. There was one close game, so.
But no routes, no blowouts of any kind, so that's all good. It makes it all competitive.
Yeah, we try to do the best we can, putting the teams in the right brackets, giving them games that they normally don't see in the regular season. Obviously, when you get to the later rounds, it's hard, but at least that first round game, they're playing teams they don't play.
And that's always a good thing, and now we have a whistle.
I think that's halftime.
And that is halftime. How about that?
1-0?
Don't move, but I am going to swing by you for just a minute and get under the hood here. We've got an issue with this computer that in the sun nobody can see what's going on. So I literally go under the hood. And I have to take my glasses off, too. And I go under the hood in order to do what I'm about to do. But we're glad to have you all here, folks, and I hope you're enjoying the contest. And we'll be back with our halftime extravaganza. 3 minutes. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Campaign of this property and it's sold right to them.
Shall we book it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big one of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Welcome back to Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium. We are at halftime, and with our executive producer, Aiden Folds, Kevin Arkin with you. We wish Sussana Ontiveros a quick get well, as she is at home ill today and is unable to join us. And we're joined by head coach Austin Clifton. And, Coach, one of the things that I was going to mention right before halftime, and I think it's worth mentioning, first of all, two things. And I have already said something about the tremendous response from your soccer community for volunteers.
Yeah, you know.
Did a great, I mean, they have all come out and you've got everything covered because you've got ticket takers at several locations.
Yeah, you know, we do a lot at Northwest Soccer, and you know, we're blessed to have amazing parent support that allow us to, you know, not have to hire people to do those things. We do a lot of the big concession stands for the football games. We do this tournament where they take tickets, and you know, that allows us to rack in a little bit more profit for the program, and you know, it all goes back to the kids. And
that's the beauty of it, is, you know, we're doing this, and the kids are the ones that are the only ones who are going to benefit.
yeah,
So
it's for equipment for them, you know, improving the complex whenever we can. They've got uniforms, things like that. So, you know, we're really happy here and blessed to, like I said, have pretty much the best parent support I've seen. So, thank you to all of them for stepping up. And, you know, it's tough on a Friday afternoon, but everything's filled up.
Grizzlies are going to kick off. They're playing from right to left, so they're playing into the breeze of about 10 miles an hour here in the second half. And, Coach, the crowd so far today pretty good.
Yeah, we always get a good crowd out for this tournament, especially, like I said, mid-afternoon's tough. People are working, kids are in school, but happy with the crowd, and it'll only get bigger and better as the tournament goes on as well.
There's a long one and a save by Seidel, and he comes out to corral it. Nice job of jumping over by Javier to avoid the foul against the goalkeeper, and he just got called for the foul, and he's going to get a card for this. He did not give space for Lopez Seidel rather, to distribute the ball and put his foot up in the air trying to block the punt, and to quote a phrase, you can't do that. So he'll come out with a yellow card, and he'll be replaced by Julian Garcia Fessler. And that's a good card. I can't argue with it one bit.
No, you can't do that. You got to give the goalie space. And
you got to do it.
Get out of there. So,
yeah.
Good rest out here this weekend.
Yes, you've got, and your referee turnout is great. You know, this tournament, Austin, is kind of, well, I mean, you almost have a monopoly on this. I mean, is there another JV tournament in this area?
Not that I know of. I mean, there might be a few small ones popping up recently, but even compared to some of the varsity tournaments around, I think this is one of the biggest ones out there, even though it's a JV tournament.
3 brackets of 8 teams.
Yep.
So you got 24 teams here. Here's a chance. Oh, and a nice save there by Seidel. And if that goes over the goal line, it'll be a corner kick. And, Seidel touched that one. Well, so be it. It'll be a goal kick instead. The, as you mentioned earlier, it gives the the JV kids an opportunity to play under tournament conditions and enjoy the excitement of a tournament atmosphere. And it's so much different from regular season. Because in regular season they have no postseason to play for.
No.
So the only thing, they're playing for pride, they're playing to get better, and of course they're playing to do the best they can and to win their league. But
yeah, so it's nice, first and second place get medals, so you're playing for something, and you get 3 games no matter what. But yeah, like you said, I mean, mainly for the regular season, they're just playing for pride, getting better to play varsity someday, and getting the touches and reps. But we love doing this, and we're going to keep this going as long as we can, and we look to improve it and make it better every year. So we'll see how it goes.
David George shoots one over the top of the net. It'll be a goal kick for Winfield. Yeah, this is all positive. This is wins for everybody. It's wins for the players. It's wins for the program, and it's wins for the facility because it allows you to accumulate a little bit of extra cash to buy what needs to be bought. And soccer does have a lot of equipment demands, and yeah, they're going to call a foul on Sandoval. He didn't mean to.
Yeah.
And we'll just do the restart again. So, this game, how many more games after this one today?
Today we got another, so this will be the second bracket that's gotten their first round games in. We'll do the blue bracket after this, and then Northwest, this bracket as well, this white bracket again, will have another game, their semifinals and consolation semifinals, and that'll be it for the day. We should be done by 8, maybe 7:30.
Okay. Easy pickup for Johnny there, who has not been busy today, to say the least.
No, we've had good possession. It's just finding that end product and getting another goal or two, so we're not stressing.
We have dominated possession. There's no question of that, and that's always a good thing. I know that means the kids are passing well. They're finding the open player, and they're bringing the ball downfield like they are right this very second, and all of which is good. And they know when to pass and when to shoot for the most part. This one's going to get chipped back and cleared out by Seidel.
Yeah, it's been nice. Had a nice little break this week after a tough game on Tuesday against Capen, so the JV was able to relax. We didn't play on Thursday. Got a few practice sessions.
Well, that was an exciting game, though, on Tuesday.
It was.
You know, we're going to talk about it in pregame before Tuesday night's game, when you and I get together. But we can talk about it here, too. I have no problem talking about this one. That was a great game. A tremendous defensive effort by the varsity squad in that game.
Capen's a great team, great program. They're always competing for a city league title, and during that match, you know, they're undefeated in the city league, and so were we. And went up 1-0 real early, and then gave up a PK right after halftime. But you know, the guys didn't give up. And
you can't blame the defense for that, except for the foul. Here's a chance. There's a shot coming. Oh, and it's saved by Seidel. And a good play it was there by the goalkeeper for Winfield.
Yeah, nice chance there, but, you know, like I was saying, Jesus hits a really nice goal with 14 minutes left, and, you know, that's the first time we've beat them in a long time. That felt really good.
Yeah, I know everybody felt good about that win, and, you know, there have been times when, I mean, it's been a big rivalry for a long time. Hey, great pass in there. Here's a chance. Shot! And a save over the crossbar by Seidel. It'll be a corner kick for Northwest.
It was a really good save there. Got to finish that one, though. But we get a corner kick. But
point blank, he just happened to have a goalkeeper magnet on the ball, and that's where it went.
Yep. So, you know, the boys are riding some good momentum right now. We've won 6 in a row.
6 in a row, yeah.
I can't remember the last time we've done that. So
does it seem like, or doesn't it? Oh, was that in?
No,
it wasn't. Doesn't it seem like the Washburn Rural game was like a year ago?
It does, and that was honestly the spark that we needed, and ever since that game we've been playing really well.
We have been, and you know, sometimes it takes a loss to a really good team. Washburn Rural, great program, always, every year they're up there at state. But we played well against them, even though we came up on the short end with only a minute to go in double overtime. You know, you come back and, you know, the kids were up when they came back. They weren't down at all after that game.
Yeah, no, that was even like you said with the loss, that was probably one of the best performances I've seen us have since I've been back. This will be my 5th year as a coach, and I was really happy with that. And, you know, I'm glad that now we're stringing together some results because they deserve it. They're playing well this year, and we've got a good team. There's a goal.
And
David George
gets the second one.
Yeah, that was a nice finish, left-footed. All right, well, it looks like we've got some teams rolling in. I got to go do my commissioner duties.
You mean you need to go to work?
I got to get to work and make my money, so thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming up. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Oh, you're always welcome, you know that. So we never get to talk to you during the games because you're always busy down there coaching.
I know, it's nice. It's nice to be able to sit down and watch these guys and evaluate them. And I try to as much as I can, but like you said, it's hard on the game night. So
it is.
Hopefully we can pull it out. And
that's why we pre-record all those interviews because I know we'd never get it done, you know, here at the field on game night because you're always too busy.
So you guys,
quite frankly, so am I. So
all right, well, guys have a good day, and I will catch you on Monday.
We'll see you Monday. Thanks, Coach. Head Coach Austin Clifton, our guest here. Oops. Have to check that one out. Corner kick coming for Northwest. George puts it in the air off the crossbar. Oh, my goodness. If he'd had the wind at his back, it would have gone in. George with it again, gets kicked back out. Lee had it for a moment, now he gets it back again. Lee will send it over on the far side to Nuno. Grizzlies still with it. And they send a long one. That's going to go out of play, I think. Oh, he tried everything he could do to tackle that ball and keep it in bounds. Did Featherston made that play, and it was a good one. And here's a ball that's going to come up. Johnny's going to come up and play this one well out of his position. So he needs to make sure he doesn't give it away. On the far side now, Grizzlies come up with it. Lopez sends it wide. David George is over there for Northwest. He chips one out to center. Sandoval can't get the volley off. Grizzlies still maintain possession. Nuno sends one. It's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw in for Winfield. And coming back in for Northwest, Bryton Davis, number 10. And also coming in for Winfield, Jack Hedges, the freshman defender wearing number 28. And it'll be Kevin Gonzalez coming out for Northwest. David George out to center. Featherston on the near side. Oh, nice play indeed. Good possession by the Grizzlies on this drive. And just, of course, it's just as I say that, they give it up. It goes out of play, and it will belong to Winfield. Coming in for Northwest, it'll be Memphis Estrada. John Lee sends it to Featherston, who centers one. Oh, nobody there. There's a long one going in deep, and Bemis has got it for Northwest right here on the near side. And he kicks it out of play. It actually comes into the press box area. It'll be a throw in for Winfield. Grizzlies lead 2-0. Inside 18 to go here in the second half. Nice play by Bemis to bring it up, and a centering pass. Oh, he's trying to get it in for David George, and he just couldn't get there in time. It goes out of play. It'll be a corner kick for Northwest on the far side, and they'll take this kick into the wind. In the air it comes. Memphis has it, sends it back. Lee feeds one up to Brett Anderson. Anderson takes a long shot and an easy save by Seidel that time, and he'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Vikings goalkeeper punts it short. Most of his punts have been short, even with the wind. Memphis gets the loose ball and sends one on the near side for Featherston. He can't get to it. Good idea, though. Winfield has 3 players lined up to come in next time the ball goes out. Number 3, Matt Palmatier. 15, Nathan Curran. And 18, Matthew Norton, all set to come in for the Vikings. Bemis will take this kick himself and puts one up there for Memphis. Memphis gets behind one defender and then still controls it. Has it here over here on the near sidelines. Chipped up, but Memphis still has it. Trying to split 2 defenders, does that. Memphis still with it, sends it back toward Featherston. Featherston pops one up. Now it's headed away by the defense, and out it comes. Bryton Davis tried to get it forward, couldn't get it to go. Now it goes out of play, and those 3 aforementioned players all make their way into the game for Winfield. Winner of this game will play later today against either Mulvane or the Wichita homeschool team, depending on who wins that game. And I believe that game has already been played. if memory serves me right. I don't have the bracket in front of me, so I can't give you the score of that game. I probably could have asked Coach Clifton. I'm sure he would know. I didn't think to ask while he was up here. In any case, they will play tonight, and that game will not be broadcast due to football commitment. Kenneth Pint comes in for Featherston now. Tomorrow's game, assuming the Grizzlies go on to win this one, if they win this game, tomorrow's game will be at 9:30 and will be broadcast live beginning at 9:15 tomorrow morning. Breakfast with the Grizzlies for the second time this year. Here's Anderson. He chips one wide toward David George. George has it. There's a shot, goes over everything. It'll be a goal kick for Winfield. Good shot by David George, who has 2 goals in this game. He has them both. Seidel will take this one himself. It's short. Memphis gets it. Takes it away, and there's a shot by Memphis and a save by Seidel. And what are they calling here? They couldn't have been offside. I think they were calling Memphis for a foul. That was a delayed call. Quite frankly, I was looking for the foul call, but they were very late in making it. I guess looking for the advantage, and it wasn't there. Brett Anderson takes it away. Sends one up. That one is chipped in the direction of Memphis. Memphis gets it. Gets around one man. Sends one across to an open space, and a good job that was. Lopez couldn't get to it, though. Now Arevalo on the far side. Jared will bring it up. Jared looking to pass. Sends it forward for David George. George centers one. That one's going to go over the goal. It will be a goal kick for Winfield. And subbing in for the Vikings, number 23, Austin Thiel, a freshman defender. Younger brother of Trey Thiel, a senior defender who was out there earlier. The sun really bright now. Beautiful day here in Wichita. Even with the sun out, it's nice. Where has this been all fall? Or all September? Fall just started a day ago, but we had some really hot late summer weather here in Wichita. We're going to get it back. It's supposed to be 92 on Sunday here. Well above normal. There's a shot by Brighton Davis and a save by Seidel. He'll have a goalkeeper distribution. For Winfield, Gaspar Jose Tomas, number 6, is getting ready to come back in. And also planning to join him for Northwest is number 9, Julian Garcia Thessler. And just as I say that, they both come in. We have a throw-in coming for Northwest as soon as the substitutions are handled. And checking the clock, we have just right at 11 minutes to go here in the second half. This one goes over the goal line. It will be a corner kick for Northwest. Hope you're enjoying the pictures that our executive producer, Aiden Folds, is giving you. Here it is, in the air, low liner. Loose in front, who's going to get it? Nobody can get it. Oh, off the post on a point-blank shot. There's a long shot and a save. The shot by Nuno and a great save by Seidel. Pine couldn't finish it. There's another one loose in front, and finally Seidel falls on it, and he'll have a goalkeeper distribution. And the Grizzlies could have scored 4 goals in that exchange and come away empty. Wowzers. Lee sends it forward for Northwest, and Nuno heads one forward. Good job. Brett Anderson has it for the Grizzlies. He sends one wide over there on the far side. Grizzlies lead 2-0 on 2 goals by David George. Miles Bemis sends it up to Kenneth Pint. Pint sends a chip shot forward for a through ball, and that one's going to get knocked out of play, and that will be a corner kick for Northwest on the near side. It'll be into the wind. Craig Kamrick comes back in for Northwest, and coming in for Winfield are Zakaden Seahorn, a freshman forward, number 30, and number 32, Francisco, a freshman defender. In the air it goes, into the wind, headed, and over the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for Winfield, and a good opportunity goes by the boards. Good crowd on hand, and I turn around and look at the other 2 fields behind us. There's good crowds on both of them. Games being played on both fields. Bishop Carroll and Rose Hill are playing directly behind us. And there's no scoreboards there, so we have no idea what the scores are. Craig Kamrick to Kenneth Pint to Memphis. Memphis, good centering pass to Brighton Davis to Anderson. Some good passing in this game by the Grizzlies JV squad. And Memphis, chest one. Can he get a volley off? No, he can't. There's a shot and a score by Memphis. Memphis Estrada gives the Grizzlies goal number 3. Seven and a half minutes remaining in the second half. Grizzlies lead by 3 now over Winfield. Winfield in white, Grizzlies in blue. Colby Chege getting ready to come back in. Was there ever a doubt? Pine sends it back. Kamrick sends it forward. There's when they were trying to get it to Memphis. Now, Craig Kamrick will send it up the line. That's a good ball for Kenneth Pine. Pine gets it past one defender. Now he's got some room. Gets the centering pass off, and it's cleared out. And there's a communication issue there for Winfield because the defender kicked it out of play for a corner kick, and the goalkeeper really should have called for it. Chege comes in, as I mentioned. He comes in along with Isaac Alvarez-Tavallos, number 3, and Winfield also subs Nicholas Adams, a sophomore defender wearing number 5, and he will come in for Matt Palmatier. In the air it goes, and punched straight up and over the net. We'll do it all over again, folks. Seidel makes the save, but it goes out of play, and Brett Anderson will get another chance. Anderson in the air. And Memphis, there's a shot, and boy, that was a big bomb too, but it went over the top, and it'll be a goal kick this time for Winfield. Haven't said anything yet about our next webcast. It's actually something I had hoped to talk to a little bit to Coach about, but we are on the air Tuesday at 4:40. We're going to be down at South High on the East Grass Field, a horrible place to play. And we will have a doubleheader. JV first, followed by varsity against the South High Titans on their home field. And actually, the East Field is in better shape now than it's been in a long, long time. There's another goal kick. And we'll see Will Villalobos come in for Northwest wearing number 23. And it will be another goal kick for Winfield, which I may have already mentioned. Anyway, join us Tuesday. Of course, looks like we're going to have a game here tomorrow at 9:30 in this tournament. That'll be the final tournament game for the Grizzlies. That'll be their third and final game. And they will play on this field tomorrow, whether they win or lose here today, later today. They have to win this game to play here tomorrow morning. And it looks like they're going to do that, so that should not be an issue. Grizzlies going to sub a couple more as Javier Rico Lopez gets ready to come back in, along with Matthias Saez. And Winfield will send in Jesus Romero Aliba, a freshman forward, wearing number 4. They have 2 number 4s on their roster, so I am guessing that I called the right one. There's a loose ball in front. Oh, and Kenneth Pine couldn't finish it. All he needed was a tap in as those 3 players come in. All he needed to do was tap it in, and we had a goal, and he couldn't get it in. Second time that's happened in this half. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining here in the contest. Arevalo playing more up. And just to show you how much the Grizzlies have dominated the possession in this game, especially in this half. Johnny Hune has not touched the ball in this half. That one's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Northwest. Craig Cameron quickly throws it in. It got by his intended target there, Villalobos. And now Winfield trying to get something going. Max Nunez sends it over here to Cameron. And Craig does a nice job to bring it up. Gets it across the halfway line. Now a centering pass, kind of weak, but the pass, the play forward is intercepted by Lee. And that ball back to Cameron is intercepted. Lee gets back to get it, sends it to Nunez. Nunez will send it on the far side. First time a defensive backfield has all been involved in this game in quite some time. Isaac has the ball taken off his feet. Anderson sends it forward. That one is chipped around there. Isaac's going to be the first one to get to it. He's going to lead himself. He may have overlet it. No, he got his foot on it. Couldn't center it, though. And Seidel will. He'll have a goalkeeper distribution with less than a minute to go now in the contest. Anderson back to Isaac. And that one comes all the way back to Seidel, who's been very busy in this half. He's been as busy as Johnny Hune has been unbusy. Nice problem to have. Final whistle should be blowing any time. I have 20 seconds on our clock, and that's got to be close because we're doing a running clock. Corner kick for Northwest. They're probably going to give him this play. There it goes in the air and hits the crossbar and then goes over the goal line for a goal kick. That's it. We are final. Final score. Northwest 3 and Winfield 0. We'll be back to quickly wrap this up in 2 minutes and tell you about tomorrow's game, so stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
Intrust Bank is a major sponsor of the Northwest Soccer program through the Eric Profit Scholarship Tournament. At Intrust Bank, we place our values at the center of everything we do. It's a philosophy we have followed for more than 140 years. This principled approach to business is encapsulated into 3 words: tradition for today. This principle makes us different from the rest. Check out Intrust Bank today at intrustbank.com.
They abandoned this property and it sold right to them.
Shall we book it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Good afternoon again. Welcome back to Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium, where the Junior Varsity Grizzlies in their first round tournament game defeat the Winfield Vikings by a score of 3-0 in a game in which, quite honestly, the Grizzlies totally dominated, especially in the second half. Johnny Hume did not touch the ball in the second half at all. So that shows you the dominance of the Grizzlies in here in the second half. 2 goals by David George, and the third goal by, I didn't write these down, now I forgot who scored it. Well, I don't remember who scored it, folks. Oh, this is making me mad. I should remember. Anyway, 3 goals for the Grizzlies, I can tell you that much. They win it 3-0, and they will be back. We will be back here tomorrow. They play another game today. We will not broadcast it. It'll be at 6:30 tonight, I believe. We will be on the air tomorrow morning at 9:15 for the third and final game of the tournament for the Grizzlies, and they will play either Mulvane. No, that's in the second game. The second game, they will play either Mulvane or the Wichita Homeschool, and then whoever Mulvane draws as the opponent, whoever wins that game is who we play tomorrow. So now that you know all of that, hope you join us tomorrow. 9:15, we're on the air right here on youtube.com/NWHS Grizz. And we'll have a little breakfast with the Grizzlies once again tomorrow, only this time it'll be JV style. For our executive producer, Aiden Foltz, Kevin Arkin, thanking you for joining us and thanking Coach Clifton for coming up for the visit. And once again, repeating, Grizzlies win 3-0 over Winfield. Until tomorrow morning, have a pleasant evening, and we'll see you at 6:30 for football tonight against Wichita East. Have a great afternoon.